name's Stephen Poole, and I've been farming here since a fifth generation farmer here, and since we selected the land in the first piece of land here in 1882. Yes, this is the first year that we have had to cart water onto the farm for livestock. The previous dry years in the past have all been catered for by either large storage dams or underground water, which in this case is spring water, not deep water. All the deep water here is too salty. Yes, water carting is one of the worst jobs you can do, and it's unfortunately for us been very expensive, and it's been something that's almost unsustainable, because when we add our fuel costs, our time, and also our distribution costs to that, it's become a big problem, and one that we've never encountered before. So on top of having the impact of the financial pressure of 3 dry seasons, we've also got the impact of the cost of carting this water and its distribution. Stock containment areas has been another part of my farming business or enterprise that has evolved, and I joined my ewes in them, and I've been able to come up with regimes now that give me good conception rates and the efficiency of them for feeding sheep. I'm able to feed 1,500 ewes in 15 minutes. And so it's a very efficient way of actually drought feeding livestock. Everybody in this district will tell you that it's the livestock part of their farms that keeps them going through these dry times. Even though we didn't have, the season had virtually collapsed by the middle of September, we had no paddock feed and no water. We were able to take advantage of the farmers close by on large acreages with no livestock, with their non-viable crops which weren't worth harvesting, was very, very suitable to livestock for a quick return, and store lambs in good condition that could be turned over in a couple of months were a good option for them and a good option for me, and I would never have been able to finish them profitably from that time on. So in other words, it was a timely result for this particular year. Probably the most critical part is to not have your eggs in one basket. And when it comes down to these seasons that fail miserably, like the last 2 particularly here have, when we're reliant on cropping in a dryland situation and you don't get enough rain to finish that crop, there's nothing you can do. It's out of your control as to what you can do about that crop. But by having part of your enterprise taken by livestock or a livestock production system, there are things that you can do, and even with the minimal rainfall that we had, there are ways of producing enough feed off your farm from that little bit of rain and conserving some of it to actually sustain that livestock enterprise, part of your enterprise, and actually be profitable with it.
Authorised by Victorian Government, 1 Treasury Place, Melbourne.